I never thought that I would reach a point in my lifetime where I would talk about Tom Brady on an elevated level above Joe Montana, but I'm there. This is the most asinine, maybe the most ignorant statement I have ever heard from a professional athlete. Allow me to read this quote. You only get to do this job one time, so let's have fun while we're doing it. Not to be reckless, but I'd much rather have fun and win a Super Bowl than be miserable winning 5.
But I don't believe there's been a quarterback that can call upon his greatness time after time when they need it the most.
There are special qualities that Tom Brady has that speaks to his level of greatness.
Tom Brady has shown you what mental toughness looks like.
We always look at moments, how people play in the clutch. Is there a more clutch player in the National Football League than Tom Brady right now?
100% Tom Brady. Touchdown! Great play by Tom Brady.
You've seen it all. That's your quarterback. Brady's back.
Tom Brady. Game on the line. Brady. End zone. Touchdown Patriots. This is Tom Brady time right here.
Let's go!
Touchdown Patriots.
You better admire this because you're never going to see it again. You're never, ever in your life.
There is one man in sports you do not bet against.
Great ones rise to that type of occasion.
Tom Brady, the 6-time champion.
Let's go!
It never gets old.
He wants to complete every pass. He wants to score a touchdown on every play.
There's nobody who wants to win more than he does.
One of the greatest competitors I've ever competed against in my life.
Why sports is cool. You just don't know what script is going to play out. You thought Brady would come back maybe a little rusty. They'll take care of the Bills. The Bills. They fired their offensive coordinator 10 days ago, right?
Yep.
Huh? 24-13 Buffalo. Touchdown, Benjamin Watson. And the ball came out. It's free at the 30. Who's got it? The Patriots do.
Tom does the same thing he does every year. Take over the world.
Big throwing end zone. Touchdown, Watson. Tom Brady, you are Tom terrific. And the Patriots survive.
And once again, Tom Brady finds a way at crunch time to deliver a Tiger Woods-like performance.
Here comes Brady when after his last pass attempt was intercepted, you're thinking, well, not over, but over. Not yet.
Right 20. Here we go, buddy. See what we got here.
What makes him so special is how good he is in the moment. You know, when they need that one drive.
Catch by Edelman. Holds on with a trailing hit. Here's the 27-yard line.
And that is Collie down to the 32-yard line.
This dude is something special. And his leadership, his willingness to embrace challenges and to overcome them time and time again.
This is 4th down. And a catch is made by Collie down to the 17.
Bottom line is he got it done.
Brady to the end zone. And Tompkins with a touchdown.
Brady's back! That's your quarterback! Off the building! Unicorns! Show ponies! Where's the beef?
One of those unbelievable finishes from one of the most unbelievable quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. Yes! Yes!
Go up 2 possessions over the 4th.
This from 43. Lambo's kick. Again, dead center. 3rd and 18. Brady's able to throw it. And they convert on 3rd and 18. That's a huge play for the Patriots.
3rd and 18, down by 10 in the 4th quarter. Yep, that's his bigger throw. That's the biggest flex throw that you'll see Tom Brady make.
Brady it comes. The bottom line is Tom Brady won the game because he ain't falling off a cliff, because he is performing, because he is that dude.
And it is caught by Dorsett.
They're playing without Julian Edelman. Gronk gets hurt, and still in all they find a way. They were up 20-10.
Amendola for the touchdown.
What he did today with that Gronk was simply incredible. That performance today catapulted him up to being the best that ever did.
Walker's in front. James White Gets halfway home to the 15.
This has become almost routine for them in terms of their ability to win playoff games, get to the Super Bowl.
Amendola with another catch.
The thing is, it's as though we're getting desensitized.
Play fakes to what? Stands in the end zone. He looks down the middle. He fires, and the ball is caught in the back of the end zone by Danny. It's a catch. Amendola! Touchdown! Patriots! It's a catch.
Touchdown, Amendola. That's a touchdown, Jim. New England has the lead and a shot ahead to the Super Bowl.
I thought I saw the symbolic end of Tom Brady.
Pass is picked. Intercepted, Robert Alford.
When he leaps out to the best of his ability and he comes up empty as the DB runs by him and he lays there, I thought that was the end.
He's gone. There are no flags. And the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick six.
She play any worse right now.
The first ever pick six against Tom Brady in a postseason game, let alone a Super Bowl.
Atlanta 28, New England 3.
Let's go now. Let's go show some fight. Come on now, let's go. Gotta play harder. Gotta play tougher, harder, tougher, everything. Everything we got.
Half this quarter's almost already gone, so at some point, a sense of urgency's got to be increased here.
Eventually, Captain America put his uniform on.
The sheer will to win by this football team was incredible.
Brady has a man, first down, big conversion, Amendola.
What he pulled off last night was flat out impossible.
Brady flushed out.
Tom Brady, as it stands right now, the best there is, the best there was, the best that ever will be.
I wasn't even saying that we were coming back. I was maybe they'll make it a little respectable. I don't know.
Touchdown.
Maybe, just maybe. Here's the one you need.
It's hit. Ball is out.
When they got the fumble sack.
New England has it. Hightower knocked it
and
out.
They showed Brady's reaction. That was the first time I actually thought the Pats had a chance.
Last night, Tom Brady didn't just eclipse the great Joe Montana. Tom Brady eclipsed Michael Jordan as the greatest clutch player in all of sports history.
End zone touchdown. Amendola.
It's very hard to imagine anyone thinking at 28-3 that the Patriots could come out of their doldrums and really start attacking.
Brady and the Patriots take advantage of the takeaway. And it's a one-score game in Super Bowl 51.
Out of that halftime, all but dead and done.
They go 91 yards here. They'll have a chance to tie it.
New England not only mounted a comeback, but played a virtually flawless last 45 minutes. Spearheaded once again by the GOAT.
Hogan makes the grab at the 25. What a strike between a pair of defenders. First down, New England.
Money throw by number 12.
Here's Edelman broken up. Oh, that's a catch. Oh, my God. That's incredible.
I've never seen anything like this. What I saw last night may be the greatest performance I've ever seen.
Here's Amendola. Down near the 20. Tom Brady now somehow is over 400 yards passing in this game.
He had already established his legacy as the greatest quarterback ever. This adds to it because this is probably the most incredible part of his legend.
Tom Brady threw for 246 yards in the fourth quarter alone.
Touchdown, James White.
It's amazing how this team is never dead. Boy, you got to drop them to come back from a 25-point deficit when things are dire.
And now the biggest two-point attempt in the history of the Patriots franchise.
Tom Brady was down 28-3.
We all got ours. That score was 28-3.
This is a tie game.
Once down by 25. The Patriots are even with Atlanta.
Don't ever count Tom Brady out. Best ever? Best ever in my book. I said it this week. Regardless of what happened tonight, it's the best I've seen. And put on a show here in the last 30 minutes of this ball game and to climb back in it.
I was waiting for what I believe was a Joe Montana moment from Tom Brady to eclipse him over Joe Montana. This was it. I concede. I have nothing to say. It's the greatest performance I've ever seen.
The opening kickoff to the first ever overtime in Super Bowl history. A rally that was next to impossible, more than improbable.
Brady will start at the 25, and again, a touchdown. The game is over.
To win it with this drive, the Pats need to score a touchdown.
This game was over at 14-0. It was over at 21-0.
Second and 4. What a throw, Amendola. One of the best in the game for Tom Brady.
When everybody counts you out, no one thinks you even have a chance, and he still did it.
Inside the 40.
Ali got his brains beat in for 7 or 8 rounds, then he knocked Foreman out, and it's one of the greatest, most memorable fights of all time. We just saw Tom Brady's rumble in Houston.
First down at the 25.
We all know he's really good. This was mythical.
Looking for blocks. Getting blocks inside the 20.
That's Halo stuff. That's Zaire. That's 104 hitting jumpers. It's the first time I walked out and I'm like, he's floating to that locker room.
There is one man in sports you do not bet against.
A touchdown! And a title for the Patriots!
What I saw with my own 2 eyes last night was the minting of a goat.
They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Led by the greatest quarterback.
What we saw last night is a conversation ender as to who the greatest quarterback in the history of the National Football League is.
He is the greatest quarterback that has ever played.
Oh my gosh, Tim! Here it is. Tom Brady's got the ball at the 35 to go to the Super Bowl.
Did you say here we go?
Tom Brady just puts the superhero cape on. It's just unbelievable that he's still able to do this.
Down the field to Gronk. Turns around, makes the catch.
4 yards away from New England taking back the lead.
It's literally 10 degrees with about 3-degree wind chill out there. You can't hear anything. Everything is silent now.
Burkhead bolts ahead and scores the touchdown.
You're too old!
Ready to go a little longer?
Why not?
Edelman open in midfield, makes the catch, and then lunges forward across the 45. Firing down the middle, caught by Edelman.
These two are sick.
From 3rd and 10. In the pocket, throws down the middle. Gronk makes the catch at the 20. First down for New England. Hey, let's go to the Super Bowl now. Hey, let's go to the Super Bowl. Correction. Brady under center. They give to Burkhead. Runs it left for the win. Touchdown, Patriots! And they're bound for Super Bowl 53.
We're going back, baby, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. America's worst nightmare is back. We're going to our 4th Super Bowl in 5 years.
Brady 9 Super Bowls appearances, has a chance to win 6 titles.
What did he do? 9 minutes left. He led a game-winning drive, as he always does, as he always has done. Better than any other quarterback in the history of the game.
Brady stands and lobs a throw to Gronkowski.
It was nut crunching time. He goes and hits 4 for 4.
Brady chance starting here.
These damn times you gotta see the movie before you know the ending.
Makes the catch at the 45, turns left, and then he slides past
But
the 40-yard line.
I don't believe there's been a quarterback that can call upon his greatness time after time when they need it the most. And when they needed it the most, when he needs to be absolutely great, he can do it.
He's going to cut it. I'm telling you, he's going to cut one loose right down.
Down the field and Gronkowski makes the catch over 2 defenders, tumbling to the 2.
Get yourselves happy. It's 4th quarter and it's money time for the greatest guy to ever suit it up. That one's for NFL Films. That's one for posterity.
Running it for the touchdown. Sony Michel.
Greatest guy to ever suit it up. You give him the ball when the game's on the line. Tie game. Cool as a cucumber.
There it is. The dynasty continues.
It was his 13th game-winning drive in the playoffs. No other quarterback has more than 6
Super Bowl titles. In the early 2000s, they won 3 of 4. Now they have won 3 of the last 5. Yes, it's still a dynasty.
6-time world champion. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
But there is one constant throughout this whole 18 years. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
But that Tom Brady is in a class by himself.
All of a sudden, with the money on the table, with the stakes the highest, with the Super Bowl teetering at 3-3, lightning struck.
Tom Brady is the greatest football player in the 97-year history of the NFL.